everyone, welcome back to Crack with IE. Lot of people are commenting on our videos saying, okay, I made the payment has been debited from my account, but it's showing payment still processing or payment failed. So in those situations, there are a lot of scenarios like this. So in these situations, what do you need to do? I'm here to solve all your problems. Let's discuss that in this video. I think you'll probably know this, but CSAB fee amount, SREF is 40/19, IAF-II is 35 and 16. Now, the round 1 payment timeline, 6th August, you got 5 p.m. your results. This time, guys, it was not delayed, so surprising. Anyways, 6 to 10 August is your IAF-II payment deadline and your document upload and your online reporting. And 11th August, 5 p.m. is the last day to resolve your document verification queries. 11th August 5 p.m. is also the deadline to resolve your payment issues. And 12th August is your round 2 results. This round 2 payment timeline, just for you guys to know, round 2, 12th August 5 p.m. you'll get the result. Hopefully you'll get it on time. 12th to 14 is when you do all the details, all the stuff work. And then 17th August 5 p.m. is the last day you can respond to document verification queries. 17th August 5 p.m. is also your payment resolution queries, and 13th to 18th August is your physical reporting deadline. Now, what counts as a payment attempt? See, a lot of people will just be like, I tried to pay it by 5 p.m. but it's not resolving. It doesn't work like that. CSAB is not stupid, okay? So you have to pay it within the deadline. That's when they will take it as you tried to pay it, but the system failed you. So what counts as an attempt? Uploaded the required documents, click the payment button on the CSAB portal, but could not complete the payment. You tried to pay, but you could not pay. Then that attempt, they will count. Not an attempt. I was planning to pay before 5 p.m. That's not an attempt. The money has been deducted, but the portal shows failed. Guys, I'll tell you one important word in this entire payment process, okay? Evidence. Evidence is what you need to collect. Evidence is what will get you your CSAB seal. Anytime something happens in CSAB portal, screenshot it, download it, do something about it, but make sure you have captured that incident. That's when you can prove to the CSAB officials that something has went wrong, and not from your side, but from their side. So evidence is the most important thing. That's why we're emphasizing. For example, let's take Aditya. They have tried to pay 35,000 as the IAF-II. He pays via UPI by 3 p.m. Bank account shows 35,000 has been debited. That means it went from their account. But the CSAB portal shows payment failed, not received. Then what should this guy do? He has to take the screenshot of the bank transaction. He has to take the screenshot of the UPI reference UTR number, CSAB payment status on the page. Then what he has to do? He has to try to refresh the page again. If the page is still showing that the payment has failed, then he has to mail or contact to the CSAB help desk and the bank provider. If you're SBI, then contact SBI officials. So like that. A failed debit is usually reversed. Normally a failed debit or something, there's a transaction failed because of the bank's fault or something, and during that time the bank will send the money back. But if that's not the case, then we have to resolve it. If your payment is pending near the deadline, for instance, Neha is allotted a seat in round 1 at 4:40 p.m. on 10th August, which is the deadline. The bank says still processing the payment, then this is still considered an attempt. You can still try to get your issue resolved during the 11th August deadline. Attempted but gateway crashes. So this time also you can still take the screenshots and get the evidence, and you can still get it resolved by 11th August. Now, partial payment is also not accepted. I will pay 20,000 now and I will pay the rest 15,000 later. CSAB does not work like that. You have to pay all the 35,000 at the same time. Guys, CSAB gave you 4 days to make the payment. So get the money ready and do it in one go. Alright. This is also a good problem that we can discuss on. You have paid the amount, CSAB shows yes, bank shows yes, but you're not able to download the acknowledgement receipt. Receipt is also very important that you guys need to download. So I also have to mention, after paying the amount only, your documents will get verified. So keep that in mind. Screenshot the successful status, log out, log back, try to check it, download the bank confirmation and UTR as the backup, and contact CSAB. Now bank says success, but CSAB says pending. Payment at 11:30 a.m. shows successful. The payment shows successful, but CSAB still shows pending. If it updates shortly after, nothing more is needed. But if it doesn't update, again, save the UTR reference number, screenshot it, contact the bank. The goal is to get the portal to confirm your payment. If no amount is deducted, then good for us, you can try it again. But if the amount is deducted only, then that's the problem. When you're charged twice, then what you have to do, you do not make the further payment, don't try to pay more, collect both the bank transaction IDs, UTR, timestamps and screenshots. Then you contact the bank and the CSAB help desk. Our priority is getting the portal to say the transaction has been successful. This is also very important. Never invent your own payment method, because CSAB does not accept NEFT type of payments or RTGS type of payments. So do not try to invent your own stuff. Paying the IAF-II alone does not finish your admission. First, you have to choose either freeze, float, slide, and then you have to upload the documents. Then you have to pay the 35,000. Then you get the verification queries. You have to get your documents verified. If you're in these cases, you might not need to pay at all. Upgraded via float or slide. For instance, you paid in round 1, you paid the IAF-II, but your seat got upgraded in round 2. Then you don't have to pay the IAF-II again. But if you have paid the PAF, right? You got the NID plus system, you got JOSA seat, right? You paid PAF there to sit in CSAB while having a confirmed seat in JOSA. So in that case also, you do not need to pay the IAF-II. This is also very important. The institute balance is a separate matter. IAF-II is not your institute fees. It is just a seat confirmation fee. Your institute fees will be different. It might be 1 lakh, 2 lakh, 3 lakh, 4 lakh. That is something you need to handle later. Guys, pause and take a look at all of these. What proof do you need to say? What evidence? As I mentioned in the first slide, what evidence do you need to save? This is also for your reference. It's a quick decision guide that we have made. So pause and take a look at all of this. If you have any doubts regarding any payment issues, do let us know in the comments. We'll try our best to answer your queries. And I'll see you in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe. If you're watching this video till now, make sure to subscribe to our channel. It really motivates us to bring you really helpful content like this. Thank you.